Is it on? I think it worked this time. Yeah, here I am. Alright, get the goblins in here. I need to give out a weekly spanking. Where are my goblins at? Hopefully I did it properly this time and people can actually see that it's going. Let's take a quick little look. Yep, here we go. Goblins at. 3 watching? Okay, let's get everyone in here. Let's do even maybe a Twitter post. I don't know. Is this something I should announce on Twitter? It's kind of not necessary, but maybe. I don't like using Twitter. I feel like it sucks my fucking energy. Too many opinions. But, you know, it's good for some things. Okay, this is the moment where I I get distracted for like 2 minutes. I come back and then it's like, oh shit, everybody is here. Yeah, nothing like getting texted that I'm live while I'm live. That's sick. Here, give me a sec. Shut up, Matt. My friends think it's funny. My friends and brothers think it's funny to like send me pictures of what I'm not. Sorry, I can't show you, but like assholes and shit like that while I'm streaming. So yeah, as a person with, you know, let's just say a bit of a warped sense of humor in terms of like my friend group and like the people around me, it's a challenge. Aspiring to be a little bit of a casual streamer, but it's a welcome challenge for sure. I'm gonna start checking the chat in a sec. I don't expect today's gonna be a busy day. And I'm very okay with that. Like, I'm very cool with it just being a nice, chill little stream. Yeah. I am not showing the... Yeah, okay, I'm just showing my face. Alright, let's take a look at the chat. What are you guys saying? 128 people? What the fuck? Already? Damn, son. Every time I start streaming, there's like a good, solid chunk of people who are like, what the fuck? You're alive, bro? I haven't heard about you in like 2 years. Well, yeah, I'm alive. Yeah. So I'm going to actually treat you guys with a little bit of a teaser today. I'm going to do it maybe in like, maybe 10-ish minutes, just to get like the people who are actually going to commit to the stream to, you know, chill. And yeah, I'm gonna show you basically a teaser for the next video, which I say teaser, but it's really just like a minute, like the funniest minute of the video. Just because I want to see reactions. I want to see if the sense of humor that I have is still considered funny by today's standards, because it is a bit antiquated. It involves a Vietnam joke, you know, like a PTSD type of thing, and I've already made that joke a ton of times, so we'll see. But I think it'll be well received. So yeah, you have that to look forward to. Overall, this is going to be I don't know, just a fucking chill stream. I'm really not trying to... This is going to... Shut up, Chris. I'm not trying to set any kind of ambitious expectations. Crippling depression is funny. That's true. Being sad is funny. For people with, you know, problems digesting their own emotions. It's a good way to alleviate them. Is just to laugh and to have that like contradictory release of I don't know. Release of fucking energy. I don't know. All right, I'm rambling now. So should I tweet the fucking stream? Should I keep it cozy with like 150 people? I mean, nobody uses Twitter, right? Fuck it. hopefully this works. Anyway, okay, we'll see. So just so you guys know, if you click the thumbnail, it's not alcohol in the thumbnail, okay? I don't know if that's like a bannable thing to put like alcohol in the thumbnail or whatever. I don't know what the rules are about that. So this is maple syrup in true Canadian fashion. But yeah, it kind of looks a little bit convincing as an alcohol, especially in an image format. It's thick as fuck though. Like, this is authentic stuff. It's the real deal. All right, now I'm gonna start reading your comments. We're gonna let people kind of pour in from Twitter if those people exist. Like, I'm sorry if you're if you're using Twitter at like 11 at night. You've definitely gone wrong somewhere in your life, so you do belong here. Let's make that clear though. Oh damn, someone actually just pranked me saying my door is open. Fuck. Thoughts on gas prices? Yeah, it sucks. It fucking sucks. Straight from where? Yep. Where's Phil? Phil, I don't know. He's probably playing Fortnite. Big time follower, always watched since the H3 stuff. Question for you, oh, okay. I actually just got baited. Damn, I was like, oh, he's starting this off quite sincerely. I should have seen though, his name is Guess I'll Fucking Die. That's a good vibe for today. Like, I guess I'll just fucking die. One day, not today. I'll prolong it long enough for me to really be okay with it, but yeah. This week, I will say, this week was dog shit for me. Will not expand on that too much, but just know that the vibe of this week is very much not coping, okay? Not coping, just being, I'm trying to be a more emotionally, what's the word, mature person. So I'm going to really try and digest my emotions. And so I'm not going to try and hide them and like pretend like life is good when it's, you know, it's a little bit shit. But overall, you know, I'm also going to be a little bit trying to keep it a bit positive. I'm not trying to blackmail myself every fucking day. Yeah. Bro, you got to meditate. Thank you, Jimmy Dean. But yeah, I you know, meditating is one of those things that literally every person says they should do. And I don't really know many people who do it, and I do know a few, and those people really are on top of their shit. Like, they don't seem what would the word be? I don't know, they don't seem angsty, they don't seem like on edge all the time. So you're probably right, I probably should meditate. Thoughts on the Pokimane beef? I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've detoxed mentally from most YouTube drama, and zero fucking regrets. I don't give a shit. Sensory deprivation talks are forced meditation. What the fuck does that mean? Sensory deprivation talks. What the fuck is that? One sec. Let's take a look. Let's explore this little rabbit hole, if it exists. Did that? Yeah. Sensory deprivation. I think you just misspelled tank. Yeah. Yeah, you misspelled tanks. I was like, what's a fucking sensory deprivation talk? Is a guy gonna like talk in your ear until you like forget who you are? Yeah, fuck sensory deprivation tanks. I'm telling you right now, that's a really quick way to give yourself psychosis. I'm convinced. Like, that's the type of shit where you're just gonna completely forget you exist, and then you come out and suddenly you think that your toaster is giving you cancer. Is my theory. Okay? People like Joe Rogan probably love that shit just because they're already on that psychedelic frequency where it's like, okay, you probably don't have underlying mental illness or whatever, or at least his life maybe is going really well. But I feel like if your life is going shit and you go into a sensory deprivation tank, you might not come out. Yeah, just a fucking gremlin will replace you. I like the I don't know what it was. Oh yeah, the last video that I uploaded, I referred to my audience as gremlins, And I kind of like the sound of that. Gokinar gremlins or fucking goblins. It's just like, it has a good ring to it. And accurate as well. You guys are fucking strange. But yeah. So I said that I would tease a video with how many people we got in here? We got like 130. That's solid. You think it's normal for people who want to feel like something's wrong with them? You think it's for normal people who want to feel like something's wrong with them? Yes, Stroomp is saying basically like sensory deprivation tanks might be for people who are well adjusted to like look at every nook and cranny within their mind to find like problems. Maybe. I think it's more so just like, I don't know, so a way to depersonalize and like just experience nothingness. I think that's kind of what it is. Watching the UFC fight tomorrow? Nope, don't give a shit. Wow, this is going to sound like a joke, but LSD really helps. For fuck's sake, it helped me. Once you've seen trees move, you look at everything different. Damn, Rare Blues 78 Daddy.
Fortnite! Fortnite!
There's an intruder in my room. You actually are coming in at a bad time just because I was about to play a video or a clip
We're
from
watching Rhett and Link sensory deprivation tank.
Well, actually, the audience is watching nothing.
Oh my God.
I don't actually have it on screen.
What's this splop juice?
Everyone say hello to Phil. Phil is definitely a goblin. He is definitely an accurate representation of the people in chat.
What are these G-Li B-Lies?
I have jelly beans on my desk and he's stealing them. He didn't even ask permission. That's how much of a goblin he is. So tell me, Phil, why are you here other than to bust my balls?
That's all I have to say.
Well put, well put.
Mm-hmm.
Phil is our official. Oh, someone's putting the Russian flag. Ban them. No, I'm joking. It's
Keep
okay.
them in.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, I apologize if you've answered this already, but would you consider possibly leaving the streams up in some way so we can enjoy them later? Yeah, it's slightly complicated. Not really. But, I got dinged for copyright on one of them, and so now I'm kind of like, if I get dinged for something, you know what I mean? People can't watch it worldwide. So basically, I'm downloading the fucking streams. I'm gonna fucking edit out the copyrighted shit, and then I'll probably upload them to a VOD channel for the people who actually think that I have interesting things to say. Yeah. Or that just like watching Phil act like an actual gremlin. He's going into my closet now. Oh.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, the Gokinar Clips channel will actually get used very soon for this shit, for the stream highlights, just because, fuck it, it's like kind of a meta, and
It's kind of Fortnite.
I'm just like trying to experiment and see what I can do basically with that channel, because it's funny because I actually did get like 5K subs on that channel, just as like I did it as like more of a meme than anything, but I might as well, you know, give it a shot. Fuck it.
No, you should not.
Danny Cervantes says that guy's lame. I'm out.
Okay.
Get owned.
Tommy plays Fortnite.
You play Fortnite, bro.
I'm playing
Who would you
Fortnite since
think
season
would
3.
win in a fight, Squidward or Phil? Definitely Squidward. Okay. Damn, people think Phil's actually funny.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Goodbye.
Okay. Ew. Blech. You guys are making disgusting comments in the fucking stream. It's okay. I made it nice and awkward for Phil. And I think he understood that I wasn't on the frequency he was on. So I'm sorry to anyone who was trying to have him like screaming randomly, but yeah, this is not that vibe. Anyway, that is definitely a Phil moment. Anyway, okay, so looks like the 128 of you that are here are sticking around. Great stuff. We're gonna now watch a teaser for the next video, so prepare yourselves for this. Let us see. Boom, boom. I'm gonna be quiet now. This is from the next video, and yeah, we'll see if you guys think it's funny or not. Here we go.
That's funny.
So this is what we're working with here. I picked this up in the
Mermaid
store.
splashes, bro.
Yeah.
Made with starfish wishes.
They just fucking ground up a bunch of starfish. Their fucking souls are meshed into the goddamn
Hopes and
gel.
dreams. What flavor is
That's
it?
hilarious. You're literally fucking consuming the starfish. How does it make you feel, you murderer?
Great.
You said that a little too fucking enthusiastically.
What flavor is it?
Mermaid flavor, I'm pretty sure, bro. Like, I don't know.
Mermaid flavor?
Live your best mermaid life. Made
Yo.
with, yo, exactly.
Sea sparkles.
Made with love and sea sparkles. They literally don't tell you what
And
flavor
skim
it
milk.
is. Fucking harvested this.
Yo,
girl's
there's
organs.
a tattoo inside.
This is all I have to say.
Yo, there's a tattoo inside.
Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes.
I can't see it. What is it? Look good?
It looks great, dude.
Okay, sick.
I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't know it was permanent.
The sort of time where
Fuck, I know you have a job interview tomorrow, man. I'm sorry.
What?
That was so good. That was so good. My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot I had to unmute my mic. What'd you think of that? Was that was funny? Did I do it funny? If you missed it, you can skip back. I'm pretty sure with like YouTube's features. I think. But if you can't and you did miss it, fuck you. You should have been paying attention and not commenting in the comments. Okay. Pretty good. It was great when it ended. Oh. Is my mic fucked up? No. You guys are on crack. Fuck you. Stop lying to me. But yeah. Let's see. What are you all saying? When's it coming out? It's coming out this upcoming Thursday is the current plan. I said that the same thing last week, but that's the current plan. Unfortunately, I don't know. I really just have a really, really bad habit of underestimating how difficult it is to edit videos. It's crazy. Like, you'd think I get a better understanding of not just my own abilities but also the general process of it, but honestly I feel like I get dumber every day. So well, you know, it was great before it started. You guys are cynical little fucks. You guys are fucking dicks. You're all shit talking me. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it in my head that the people who liked it just aren't saying it because they're like so focused on what I'm saying. I'm spitting straight fucking facts, not at all useless information. Anyway, yeah. So the theme of this week is it's like a tender sadness. You know what I mean? It's like a warm blanket on a lonely night, you know? I'm gonna give you the kind of like slightly emotionally disconnected vibes, but we're gonna be cozy together. You know what I mean? We're gonna have like a subconscious understanding. This is our mutual therapy session of the week, okay? So that hopefully you can have a nice weekend. Which realistically, knowing my target demographic, you all work weekends and probably the worst shifts possible. So you'll hopefully this will help, and I'm not just keeping you up when you're gonna have to work in like 4 hours. But yeah, That's my vibe. Can we smell each other's noses? I don't know what the fuck the point of that would be. Do boogers even have a scent? I don't think so. If the point of that would be maybe for you to get high from the cocaine nuzzled within the cracks of my nose and my nostril, but beyond that, I don't think that there's really any point in you sniffing up my nose. You might get lost in there. Your window is open. This guy keeps saying shit. I mean, I'm not really falling for it, but it is kind of funny. I don't work at all. That's awesome. Oh, that's 6. I quit work for school, so my life rocks now. That's awesome. I will say, working while you're in school fucking sucks fat balls. People who don't need to work while they're in school, like, at all, lucky people, in my opinion. The luckiest people are the people who, they basically, like, their parents had a fucking fund or whatever, you know what I mean, from, like, when they were born, that reaches, like, a high amount, I guess, by the time they're ready for university. And so their whole, like, tuition is paid for. And they even, like, the parents will even, like, fund their fucking apartment, you know what I mean? So you have an amazing setup, you're going to school, and not free, but effectively free, you know what I mean? And you can literally just focus on making fucking friends, doing your fucking classes, and not killing yourself, as I was not debating at all ever. And so yeah, the everyone's like, yo, true, bro, this guy's spitting. I mean, yeah. Dude, I can't. I gotta be careful because I'm setting people off emotionally, I feel like, when I make jokes like that. I just saw this chat literally was like going fucking 40 miles an hour. Yeah, scholarships are sick too. I got a fucking, like, a semi-juicy scholarship. But not like a full ride type of thing. Yeah, fuck. Go to school in the EU, bro. Yeah, fuck. I should probably not talk about Hong Kong because I want it to get to a point where people forget that I was about the Hong Kong series, so that when I actually fucking drop it, people are like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It's not like they've been waiting the whole time. It's just like, oh, right. Yeah, I remember this. But whatever. I'm just going to say it. Like, one of my best friends in Hong Kong. Oh, shit. I shouldn't actually give many details about him. The problem with one of the big problems with Hong Kong videos is that nobody wants to be in it at all. Basically, because they can, like, there's very serious consequences to being even remotely involved in the kind of, you know, videos I'm fucking working on. But whatever. I had a friend who was from the EU, and all of his, like, I won't name the country, but all of his schooling is paid for by the fucking government. Even when he goes abroad, it's paid for by his government. And I was like, that's crazy, dude. That's, like, amazing. I mean, I'm surprised, like, it's crazy to me, how the fuck North America is viewed as, it's supposed to be, like, the most powerful place in the world. You know, the most influential or whatever, and I guess obviously, like, to an extent it fucking is, but it's just crazy to me that these random, like, fucking EU countries treat their young people so insanely well. Like, they're literally preparing their fucking population so much better, like, giving them so much more tools. Anyway, whatever, no need to get into a fucking rant. Yeah, hot tub stream when? It would be pretty fucking funny if I set up a hot tub in my room. It's literally like there's no space. Like, it looks clean right now, right? Because I literally just threw my fucking bed sheets off the bed because they look like a mess. But this camera's strategically located to hide all the, like, the fucking degeneracy, basically. Oh, shit! Even the camera itself just almost killed itself. It attempted suicide live on air. That's fucking rebellion right there. It wasn't fastened well enough to the tripod is what just happened. Oh my god, I'm sorry. To those who are seizure sensitive, I'm sorry. Oh, please don't sue me. Okay. Is this going to be a problem? Yep, it's going to be a problem. Give me one sec, everybody. You can look at my face while I struggle. That might actually be sufficient entertainment. Mwah. It's about to get a little bit sexual in here. Okay. Wow, I'm shocked that none of my cables got unplugged from that. But we take that, that's good. Is this working now? Why are you being difficult, silly Willy? Okie dokie. So yeah, my life is a bit of a fucking mess right now. My wife left me. My living situation is kind of sus. My YouTube channel is a little bit neglected, to say the least. But you know, we're surviving. We're surviving, and hopefully in the future at some point we'll be thriving. And look at that! I fixed the fucking camera. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay. Among Us. Just moved to the EU. No, not right now, I don't think. It's someone said it's nice to watch an off-the-cuff stream with no, what's the word, like refined elements. So you're basically just saying my setup is dog shit, which it is. So like, I appreciate your honesty. Okay, maybe I should transition now into a little bit of, I don't know, talking about something that isn't me just like rambling in front of the camera insanely hard. But yeah, it's nice to know that I'm slightly capable of still rambling in front of the camera, you know? I honestly, the pressure does feel a little bit off. I feel a little bit cozy with you guys now. I have my regulars with me here. Yeah, no, it is nice. Do you plan to do any more documentary-like content? Yeah, Penny. I mean, I'm working on content just like that. It's just going to take me time, unfortunately. Yeah. Thanks, Rare Blues 78 Daddy. Okay, so what should I show you right now? I can show you. Here, one second. Oh, the mic. Yeah, it all looks good. Okay, I could show you. So, damn, I can't really play music, unfortunately, like music that I want to, just because it literally like suspends the stream temporarily, which I learned the hard way. But I can talk about music, and I can maybe play like little chunks, little niblets. Here, let's go. So, Chamber of Reflection. I'm gonna be talking about this in one of the Hong Kong videos. But since again you guys are keeners, like I don't really. It feels nice. It feels like I don't really need to filter myself too hard. Because it's literally like I'm talking to literally 130 people. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of people to talk to at once when you think about it in a reality sense. But in a YouTube context, that's like a very a tiny crowd. But yeah, the story behind how I ended up going to Hong Kong, without giving all the details, but like a little chunk, a little bit. Basically, I believe it was my second year of university, majorly not doing great in terms of just, it was just shit. I just wasn't enjoying myself, basically. I was working a lot, not making friends, fucking, and I felt extremely alienated from my labor, from my fucking, my academia, like my ambitions as well with like YouTube and whatever, like just completely alienated. I would basically go to work and feel like a fucking cog in the wheel, go to school, Fucking again, feel like I'm like a nobody kind of, and then work on YouTube videos that 100 people would see. You know what I mean? Which that was the best part. The YouTube video thing was the best part because at least there would be a slight amount of attention. You know what I mean? But it's still like it felt like that was my favorite thing to do at that time, work on YouTube videos. But it's still I basically felt like a general just disdain for my daily life. And so one thing that I really liked was basically movies. And at the time I was listening to a shit ton of music just because when you're fucking busing like an hour to go to a fucking school, there's not really too much more to do than like listen to music or I guess podcasts or whatever. But essentially I randomly from listening to a bunch of different like kind of semi indie music and whatever, just like random shit I would get on my YouTube homepage or on Spotify or recommendations, whatever. I got recommended this video by I'm Cyborg, but that's okay. I should actually say there's more to this. Sorry. It actually started with Poppy. This is like a whole rabbit hole now of how I kind of ended up going to Hong Kong. But it started with I'm Poppy, I believe is her name. Yeah. Okay, so she's just Poppy now. Oh, she still uploads. Damn, bro. I haven't been checking in too much, but I will say like what was it like? I don't know, a couple years ago, whenever it was. But basically, I kind of had a little bit of an interest in her channel just because it was experimental. It was I would say it was on the cutting edge. And even though it basically was just marketing for her music career, I thought it was really well done. And like I checked out one of her songs, and I saw that it was a Mac DeMarco cover, right? So I watched this and I didn't understand. I thought I didn't fully get that it was a cover or whatever until like the fourth time listening to it. But I just really, really loved her cover of the song. And to be completely honest, I prefer her version to the original. So the song's called "My Kind of Woman" by Mac DeMarco. And this was before I knew who Mac DeMarco was. And essentially, I, again, started listening to this song like pretty fucking frequently. It's just it's like a great kind of like disconnected, lonely but kind of cozy vibe, you know what I mean? And her voice is like perfect for it in this. I guess I can play probably like 10 seconds, but that's so fucking weak. Like, fuck YouTube, man. Like, I would literally just play it if the copyright claim was the only thing I needed to worry about, but it'll literally, like, shut down the fucking stream. Anyway, I'll just play a little bit, but yeah. It sucks. I wish I could play more. Yeah, so that's probably already going to get claimed. Hopefully the stream's still going. But I got kind of sucked in there a bit because it's been a while since I've listened to it. But yeah. Shit, yeah, sorry, I should link it. My bad. Here, I'll link it right now. One sec. That was a oversight by me. I need to link the artists. But yeah. Here. So... yeah, we're good? Okay, we're good. Hell yeah. Basically, yeah, I really like that song. And I checked out the original version by Mac DeMarco. And at this time, I didn't know who Mac DeMarco was. This was a fucking while ago. Like, I don't know what time. Sorry, when was this uploaded? 2015. So no, when I saw this, when I found this song, it was probably closer to 2016. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember the exact timeline, but effectively, my interest, eventually I kind of like, because I watched the Mac DeMarco version, and the music video for the Mac DeMarco version is great. This is a really, in my opinion, a really like creative and very interesting music video. But for the audio, I just find that Poppy's is more comforting and Max is more, I don't know if creepy is the right word. No, it's not creepy. It's just more, maybe a bit more sad. I don't know, really. I just kind of, basically he's in drag. He's getting into drag in the video, and it's a really good, fucking little artistic thing. I'm weird about my opinions on, oh, wait up. I forgot to change the thing. Damn. Sorry. So that was the Mac DeMarco version. Here, let me change back. So yeah, basically the Mac DeMarco version. It just feels a little bit more sexual.
Really driving me mad. That's alright with me. It's really no fuss, as long as you're next to me. Just the two of us.
And yeah, maybe I can just keep the music video in the background, but I feel like Mac DeMarco is like an established artist in the sense of like, I will get fucking struck down by the strong arm of the law and just fucking punched in the stomach until I puke. But yeah. Sorry, Stroomp, you're saying you might need to AAEEOO for this stuff? I don't know what that means. Dude, I love tilting people with the activate Windows shit. Like, I definitely could activate Windows, but fuck you. It's just because of you. I'm just trying to piss you off. You stupid fuck. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, while we watch Mac DeMarco in drag, I'll continue with the story. I know this is like very long-winded, but this is the stream version of the story. When I put it in the Hong Kong videos, it's going to be extremely fucking summarized, because the Hong Kong videos are very much going to be made to appeal to a large audience, because it's really, in a sense, not going to be like for me or about me that much. Like, I'm going to only make it about me insofar as I can make it entertaining for the masses, you know what I mean? Because at the core of it, it is just like, it's like kind of like activism, you know? I'm just trying to like relay a message type of thing. So yeah, you're going to get the fucking long-winded version here. But effectively, I found out the Poppy song, the Poppy version of My Kind of Woman was a cover. And I checked out the original, and I was like, fuck, the original also is kind of sick. Like, I do like the Mac DeMarco version. It's just, for me, I prefer the Poppy one, but I acknowledged, and now he's running around naked. This part is just so goofy, dude. I love it. But yeah, basically I acknowledged, like, Mac DeMarco makes good fucking music. Like, I really like it. And I know that's not controversial at all. I know he's pretty fucking mainstream or whatever. Or at least weirdo hipsters that would be watching my fucking stream at 12 a.m. would think so. But I basically went through Mac's discography a little bit. But then randomly, like, I listened to a few songs, and then randomly I got recommended in my YouTube recommendations this fucking music video by I'm Cyborg, but that's okay. Basically, this is a channel that is dedicated to making music videos for songs, and it's pretty much focused on kind of like alternative rock, from what I've been able to tell. It's a lot of like romance shit, but like not all of it. And when I saw this like music video, I was like, holy fuck, the visuals for this are sick. And I legit, in my small brain, I thought that this was I thought this was a music video that was like actually made for the fucking song, you know what I mean? But what I'm Cyborg But That's Okay does is they take a movie and they take a really nice song and they make a music video with the movie for the song and they upload it. And I'm pretty sure that I literally got recommended this like the day it was uploaded. Because this feels exactly correct. The November 11th, 2017, that feels exactly correct for like when I would have listened or seen this version. And so first of all, this was amazing to me because I hadn't heard Chamber of Reflection, which it's an amazing fucking song. Here, you guys should actually, for those of you who are on who are on your computers, you can maybe listen to it while we go here, but here, one sec. Shit. Is that good? Yep. But basically, Chamber of Reflection is a beautiful song, and the visuals are, if you scroll down, I learned that it's visuals from a movie called Chungking Express. Okay, and so now, to bring it back, I know this was very long-winded, but this is where I was effectively introduced to Hong Kong cinema, okay? Because immediately I was like, fuck, these visuals are like beautiful. I want to see what this is from. And so the people in the comments, very thankfully, they pointed out that it was Chungking Express. And I legit typed into Google Chungking Express. And I see I guess there's Quentin Tarantino talking about it, but yeah, it's no longer the case, unfortunately. But legitimately, the entire movie was just on YouTube, okay? And so immediately I was like, fuck yes. And it had the subs and everything, so I was like, this is perfect. And I watched it right away. Just fucking, and I remember very vividly the moment because it was just like really nice. It just was really fucking cool, you know? Like, it felt like I kind of followed a rabbit hole a little bit. And beautiful movie, one of my favorite for sure. It's confusing. It's not a perfect movie, but I kind of like that. Like, it's really, you feel the energy of the movie, and I fucking love that shit. I love when I can feel something. Especially when I'm watching like media. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm pretty fucking numb, okay, to most things, even in my daily life, but also like especially with media, I'm like hella fucking numb. Like, if you make me feel something, you're doing something right, in my opinion, because yeah, it's like so much of what I watch is just like fodder, like just straight popcorn. So I watched Chungking Express and I was like, yeah, this is a great movie. Like, I really like this whole vibe. This is great. And that's from director Wong Kar-wai, who is now one of my favorite directors. And basically I went through his whole fucking history. Like, I basically looked at all his fucking movies. In the Mood for Love, fantastic movie, but it's so opposite from Chungking Express. So opposite. Chungking Express is such, it's like, it's uplifting for sure. It's like, it's got that fucking sadness that has a tinge of happiness, you know what I mean? And to be fair, the second story arc in Chungking Express, which isn't my favorite, like, I prefer the first story arc, just I love the vibes of it so much, but the second story arc of Chungking Express is like very positive, and it is great. Basically, it's like uplifting. But you can tell that Wong Kar-wai is a really fucking emotionally mature director. You know what I mean? He's so fucking good at capturing, like, what's the word? Just it's not an on the nose kind of emotion. It's like yearning. It's like deep fucking sadness. And it's not like, oh my god, my fucking child died, I'm sad. Like, of course you're fucking sad in that moment. It's like the kind of sadness of really wanting something, it being technically attainable, but both parties, they just won't let it happen. Yeah, basically, it's like kind of the vibe of a lot of his films. It's just the kind of, what would you call it? Like a I don't know, man. I'm trying my best to communicate it, but I've gotten a bit worse at talking over the last couple of years. But yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. I know there's a word I'm looking for, but whatever. Maybe if I look at the comments, you guys will say it. But yeah, either way, basically he's like, it's extremely emotionally mature fucking films. Happy Together. It's like, this is a film that it's like, it's shocking to me that this guy made it, because he's like a Hong Kong dude, and it's, I'm pretty confident, if I remember correctly, he has a wife. I might be wrong on that, to be honest. But basically, this is a movie about like two gay Hong Kongers in Argentina, and it's like topics that you would never really expect from the kind of guy that you would think he is. Fallen Angels is basically Chungking Express, but but more bittersweet. Like, Chungking Express is really truly sweet. Like, it's more, what's the word? Palatable. Chungking Express is really palatable, and it's really upbeat, whereas Fallen Angels is much, much more subdued. And it's kind of like, they really do feel like day and night. Like, Chungking Express and Fallen Angels really do feel like two sides of the same coin. But yeah, Fallen Angels, I fuck with that a lot. Yeah, damn. But yeah, basically, I kind of fell in love with Hong Kong cinema in general, okay? Because there's a period, as you can tell by the dates of these, there's a period in the like 80s and 90s where Hong Kong cinema was the king of Asia, of Asian cinema. And there's also like Infernal Affairs, which I watched, which is like, sorry, am I thinking of the wrong movie? Maybe not, but there's basically, I believe, no, I'm correct, sorry about that. So like, the movie The Departed by Scorsese is literally, the storyline is completely ripped from Infernal Affairs, which is like a Hong Kong original fucking production. And like, I'm not saying Martin Scorsese stole it or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it literally is kind of like an Americanized fucking remake. And yeah, basically, I just fucking suddenly, before falling into this rabbit hole, I didn't know much at all about Hong Kong. Like, I didn't feel any connection to it at all. And then basically, I was suddenly kind of like, I felt connected, you know what I mean? Like, just watching these movies made me feel a kind of deep fucking connection to the culture there. Not even that I was like a part of it or anything. It's just like a real curiosity for it. And so basically, when certain options opened up for me and I got the chance to decide on a place to live abroad, I chose Hong Kong, and it was nerve-wracking as fuck because it's a massive city, and it's effectively viewed as like the New York of Asia or China, however you want to say it. But like, it's, you know, a bit debatable now. But basically, it's just like, everyone knows Hong Kong is a busy fucking city, like the business hub of the world, all that shit, just tons going on. And I was like a little boy being dropped into a fucking shark's mouth, because that place swallowed me up, bro. That shit, like, that was the most colorful my life has ever been. like in a real way, like every fucking, not every day, but like there was a point where every single day was like, wow, like so much is happening, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically it. Basically, me being lonely one day and just clicking on this random fucking video that I had never been subscribed to or seen this channel before led me down a rabbit hole that eventually basically got me curious and eventually going to Hong Kong, which the circumstances around how I technically got involved with the protests is just also insane, but I guess that I should probably save for the actual videos because yeah, I need to refine that a bit because I don't want to accidentally say anything that's bad, you know. But yeah, that's that rabbit hole down. Hey, I'm still maintaining 128 people. Is that possible? Every day is an exploration. Trying something new and being interested in it can revitalize your life. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Raj M, yeah. It's funny, yeah, Trump did not give a fuck about Hong Kong. Let's just be clear about that. That was very much a, yeah, anyway. No need to get into it. Yeah, do you know about the rabbit hole on Poppy being allegedly abused and brainwashed by her manager or boyfriend? Yeah, I know that there is a rabbit hole about that. Sorry. It's so weird, dude. My friends are fucking messaging with me while I'm live. Holy fuck. I just got a message from a friend I haven't talked to in a long fucking little while. Which is welcome, but I am streaming, so I should probably focus on you guys. Yeah, fuck me. This, sorry, I know I was in the middle of talking about something, but I completely forget. And yes, it's true that right now, from what I can tell, like, I'm not going to claim to be the most well-versed in Asian cinema. But Korea right now is the top dog from what I can tell. Like, even beyond Parasite, they've been having a growing scene for creating movies. And I watched some interesting Korean movies recently. Do I even need to talk about them really? Not really, but the main actor dude in Parasite, I kind of like went through his discography a little bit, or his like roles a little bit, and he's a great actor. Like the main old dude in Parasite, who's the dad or whatever. Yeah, he's a fucking sick actor. But yeah, this to get back to what I was saying before, this week has fucking sucked. Yeah. To be honest, I should probably not even expand on that. Let's just read some comments. Bro, I'm Indian and Bollywood is an echo chamber. Nobody cares for Indian movies outside of Asia. I believe that. And I honestly, there's guaranteed, no, it's true because it's guaranteed there's like amazing movies coming out of India. I just literally am not aware of them. Like, and the ones that I am aware of probably aren't even from Bollywood, so I probably shouldn't even say them. But yeah. Watch Barry Lyndon. Yeah, the Kubrick one. I actually am a bit I'm not, okay, how do I say this in a way? I'm not the biggest Kubrick guy. Just mainly because I feel an extreme emotional disconnect when I watch his stuff. And I'm saying that only about the movies I've seen, right? But like, it just feels less about the characters for some reason when I watch Kubrick's shit. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm not saying anything really at all. I'm just saying that I really like exciting characters, and with Kubrick's shit, it often feels to me like absurd in a disconnected way. Like, I just don't feel connected to the characters. It feels like I'm kind of like watching their lives unfold, and I'm not really a part of their lives, which is not my preference. But yeah, like I watched Eyes Wide Shut, which was a very interesting and I would say solid film, but at the same time, and very cryptic, which I like. But at the same time, like, I didn't like any of those characters, like none of them. I didn't really connect with any of them. And they were pretty fucking empty, it felt like. I might be wrong, but, you know. And again, not even like bashing him. I was just saying, like, for my preferences, the type of guy I am. But yeah. Kubrick has a real atmospheric, almost disjointed feel, which is unsettling and interesting. Not for everyone. I personally enjoy it. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. And I'm not even saying, like, I don't enjoy his films, because I do. I think they're, like, super interesting. It's just also not, like, my favorite film. Like, I'm not going to rewatch it a shit ton of times. Don't Look Up was a bad movie. Agree or disagree? No, I don't think it was bad. It was goofy. Goofy as fuck, in my opinion. And felt a bit rushed. But overall, I think it was, as a satire, I thought it was pretty good. Like, it could have been worse for sure. And some of it was just straight up accurate. What is this? Oh shit, people are really dropping their opinions now. Holy fuck. You watch gore videos? No. Opinion on Jordan Peele movies. I liked Get Out. I was lucky enough to watch Get Out in a movie theater. Get Out was solid. It felt like a full experience. What was his most recent one called? Us, right? Us. I didn't like Us. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't even want to say it felt fake deep, but by the end I was just like, okay, what the fuck am I even like watching? You know what I mean? And I kind of tried hard to understand, because I know it's fucking race related, and it has a lot to do with, you know, American history and shit like that. But overall, it was just a very, I don't know if on the nose is the right word. I don't know how to exactly describe it, but it was a bit off to me. And I don't even like horror movies that much to begin with, so maybe I'm a bad judge, like, person to give an opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like goofy, but then it was trying to be super serious, and it didn't really work for me. So yeah. All right. Whereas Get Out, I thought was like, okay, this is cohesive. Like, this feels like an actual, like, finished experience. You know what I mean? Anyway. Thomas Reeves, you were supposed to feel that those characters in Eyes Wide Shut were so far removed from the average Joe, right? Yeah, that's true. No, you're right. And again, I'm not even trying to give, like, my whole fucking analysis on that movie, because I did go through the fucking rabbit holes. I did, because I know there's a lot of subtle things, as there always is in Kubrick shit. But yeah, it's true. Like, the characters aren't supposed to be relatable, I guess. They're, like, affluent as fuck. They're, like, at the tier where they are at the big gatherings, you know what I mean? Like, they're wealthy, they're well off, they're respected, but they're not at the top. And what they experience, basically, like the main guy, is he experiences the humbling nature that he does not belong at the top, you know what I mean? And he basically does nothing with that information. Like, he's not a hero. He doesn't have any kind of he doesn't even seem that affected by the knowledge of and the curiosity of the things he discovered by the end of the movie. He just doesn't give a fuck, it feels like. Yeah, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, because I haven't seen it in a while. I would need to remember. But, yeah, I don't know. He's like moral insofar as he feels like he should be, you know? Like, as a formality kind of morality. Which is really very, what's the word? Very superficial. But yeah. Do you still have a YouTube addiction even after 5 years? And if so, what are your favorite subscriptions? Do I have a YouTube addiction? I don't know. We can look at my fucking... Oh, wait. Here. We can look at my... my homepage, I guess. Mental Outlaw, I've been watching a little chunk of his shit. Second Thought, solid. Larry Gao is funny. Like, dude, I'm at the stage of my life that I'm at right now. I am very all over the place. I'm into fitness shit. I'm into like, Mental Outlaw would be like kind of like, you know, the seedier sides of like the more technical sides of the internet, I guess. Second Thought is like more political, obviously. I have a shit ton of memes here. Fucking Cumtown.
What if he said it's a good day for, and you said for being gay?
Okay. Yeah. No, I do like... I think Cumtown's funny. Yeah. I get random music and shit. I get fucking investing shit. Like, just a bunch of shit, honestly. My mind is a bit of a fucking sieve right now, and honestly, I've been debating on just, like, deleting the vast majority of my social media shit. Not deleting for other people, but just, like, removing it from my view space, because there's just too much shit being taken in, I feel like, for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that's not a controversial thing for me to say. Every fucking person says that, but does nothing. Yeah. This guy. Oh shit. Here, can you guys still see me? Okay, I'm good. It's alright. Alright, so this guy is a really interesting channel, dude. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm really does chuck me a bone in the sense of just sends me some weird fucking shit. I swear too much, eh? Yeah, who gives a fuck? You're all adults, probably. This guy, I swear to God, this guy's like a massive narcissist. Not even saying that as an insult, but like I really I like his energy, you know what I mean? This guy's whole channel is just this super weird kind of eerie egotism. He basically has like a fucking a security camera set up, and he records himself flexing in like the elevator and like on the balcony of his fucking apartment. And he does kind of have that like weird main character in an anime type of vibe. We'll just fucking watch them. Like, so this got fucking 4 million views. I don't even know why. Like, the algorithm is so stupid, dude. But I fucking watch his videos, so I can't really say anything. But yeah, like, it's just here. See what I'm saying? Like, if you're gay, you definitely... Or, sorry, if you're attracted to men, you know, that might have done something for you. I wouldn't know. But I will say, though, there is definitely, like, it's just kind of interesting, because, like, I see this, and I'm like, no way this is a whole YouTube channel that's just this. Because you would usually be linked to this shit, and it's like, okay, this is just like someone stole this from TikTok or something. But no, this is like the guy. Like, the guy's just making these kinds of fucking videos. And then randomly he makes ones where he's... And even if you... Okay, that's cringe. Like, they're cringe, to be honest. But I know it's cringe. It's just like, it's kind of magnetic, you know? Like, when someone is such a fucking narcissist... And I don't even want to talk ill about the guy, because obviously I don't know him. Like, people clearly find this a vibe, you know? But when someone's, let's just say, when someone is projecting their ego in such an intense way, there's an attractive element to that. You know what I mean? Especially when it's not in like a harmful way, or like at least not an off-putting way. Like, you guys have probably felt that in some of my videos. Like, you know, maybe perhaps the H3 video. I was definitely projecting a certain type of egotism where it's like you get sucked in a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe everyone's different, but I think that appeal, like, especially, you know, Breaking Bad, is the whole show is that. Like, you're slowly just kind of like going with Walter as he goes on ego trip after ego trip and then gets humbled hard as fuck. It's like a roller coaster ride. Anyway, not saying that this guy's that deep or anything, but raises so many questions about this guy's life. Like, he just has a blood-soaked fucking shirt with his tuxedo. What the fuck are these pieces of equipment? Like, bro, if this guy actually is a serial killer, I'll watch the documentary. I'll be honest. But I doubt it. I think I do think it's just like a dude who's kind of like, you know, he's just feeling himself, which I think is, you know, it's a little bit it's cute. It's cute. Here, I'll link the fucking channel, I guess. It's only fair. But yeah, I just kind of like when YouTube recommends me random shit like that, and it's an actual human, because half the time I get recommended weird shit like that, it's literally like a fucking bot account that steals shit from TikTok or whatever, you know what I mean? There's so much of that. Fuck. Makes me genuinely sick. Yeah, sometimes I'll see that, especially like with the community tab on YouTube, there are accounts that just paste the most milquetoast fucking meme imaginable, like something I would have seen 8 years ago, and they'll get like 100,000 likes, and I'm just like, the algorithm's fucking broken. But it's not. It's just that there's just a lot of fucking, I don't know if normie's the right word, but just fucking people with very milquetoast sense of humor out there. They're not numb to normal humor, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I say that, and like sometimes, like, normal humor has its place. I'm not trying to be too cynical about it, but like, it's just crazy to me how low effort some of the stuff that gets brought to the top can be, you know? Anyway. Oh, right. I said I was going to link that shit, and I lied. Here. Damn, the chat is... Wait, is the chat actually going that fast? How many fucking people do we have in here? Damn, I should probably make it so you can only speak like once every little bit, eh? Sheesh. Oh, now it's slower. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Oh, sorry, it was all the old ones loading. My bad. Weird. Weird that they would do it like that. Anyway, okay, what are you guys saying? I've got another, like, probably like 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Opinion on milk? I like milk. We just like talking to you. Oh, well, thanks, Sped. I found a channel called They, and I'm still not sure what it is. There was apparently a phone number, and you can talk to the guy, but he only says, like, the same 4 lines. Yeah, I mean, they probably have an automated, some kind of automated system. But I'll check it out. I'm probably not going to call them if it's the same shit, but... Damn, Stroom, could you link it, since you're a mod? Oh, thoughts on MPV. You saw I have it downloaded? I like MPV. I think it's the best media player I've ever used, but, you know, better than VLC, I think, but not as user-friendly, though, for sure. Okay, Stroop linked it, nice. Sorry, I'm fucking biting my goddamn finger skin. That's how you know I've had a fucking shit week, man. No, I'm joking. But when I'm stressed out, I start fucking biting the skin on my fingers, which is gross, and I shouldn't do it in front of a camera. It's fucking weird. How does that make me look? Oh, I'm real close. Holy shit. I'm so lonely. Please. Okay, that was weird. I love creating images where I just look insanely deranged. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, okay? So this is the channel that Stroomp was talking about. It's 600 subs, so it makes me think that Stroomp's just pranking me, but I trust Stroomp, so we'll just see. Yeah, that's weird. What the fuck? Okay, bro, come on. This is just some fucking bot. This feels like a bot, bro.
Stocks. What really matters now is stocks, big short stock, which is nuts. Gang, illegal. They rocket percentages, you're busting the stock. Stocks, stocks, not a stock.
I'm gonna literally have a fucking aneurysm if I keep listening to this, dude. Maybe, no, you know what? This is probably a real person. They're just really mentally, no. But like, what the fuck is it? I don't get it. What the fuck are we watching, bro? I'm losing my mind. I'm fucking disconnecting from reality. I mean, I won't lie. I felt that shit. Damn. I felt that shit, honestly. I'm not even joking. I'm not even fucking with you. Fucker. I felt that in my core. Bro! But no, I definitely, that absolute lost fucking look on his face. I feel that shit, bro. Look at this fucking guy. Like, what kind of music? This would be good for a music video. Just this fucking bumbling, stumbling old man. Lost as fuck. Wandering through a forest. Not knowing where he's going. Damn, I'm kind of spitting right now. Did that actually just land on the lens? Let's see what you guys are saying. Anytime I like compliment myself, I can always rely on people in chat to be like, no, you're not. You're not sick, bruh. Which is good. Dude, yeah. Thoughts on Sam Hyde? I don't really even have that many thoughts, to be honest. I think he's funny. That's facts. The Entertainer? Fair enough. I kind of like how disconnected from any sense of understanding that was, I won't lie. But I'm not willing to watch these like more cancerous ones. That one at least felt like it had some kind of a fucking point to it. Although I'm sure all of them have their meaning to the creator. That's the thing about cryptic content is it's nice. It's nice to make cryptic shit because nobody will ever know the full truth, you know? Not even the artist. Not even the creator, to an extent. I feel that. Sometimes I'll put some cryptic elements into a video, and I'll have a legitimate good reason, and it is for some symbolic reason, and then I'll revisit it, and I will completely forget the reason. It's kind of cool how it can get lost in time like that. Yeah. Opinion on Nietzsche. I got his fucking book right here. It was in the last video, I think. I got a couple of them. Oh shit, I got a handful here. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I'm not even joking. I really did used to think I was smart. No, that's a really sad way to put it. Basically, I used to feel like I knew a lot, and I was naive. I did not know a lot. And so in more recent times, I've been humbled on my true lack of understanding of the world around me. And Nietzsche has been a part of that. I got the Genealogy of Morals, Human, All Too Human, and then, holy fuck, there's dust on them. This is Thus Spake Zarathustra, Ecce Homo, or Ecce, I don't know, and Beyond Good and Evil. I have not completed any of those. Reading direct Nietzsche, I'm not at that power level. That's a lot of fucking work to understand everything properly. I've watched a lot of kind of like videos to help me, you know, like to almost translate the ideas to me. But I'm very much, let's just say I'm not feeling like a genius in any sense, really. I've been kind of humbled in the sense of just realizing that, there are people a lot smarter in everything out there. Because one of my friends is big into philosophy, and he's been kind of like siphoning me content to consume, and Nietzsche was one of those things. And his power level, I can sense it. His power level in that dominion is much, much higher than mine. And in a way that's motivating, but my life is a bit complicated. I shouldn't even say that because there's much worse complications I could have, but like it just doesn't feel like I have the time to explore philosophical ideas anymore as well. But I do have the books. I did purchase them, so the thought is there, and hopefully someday I'll be able to really actually be somewhat, able to understand the ideas. But for now, I just gotta keep pretending. I feel like sometimes I listen to people talk about philosophy, and I feel like I'm like, damn, bro, you're really good at pretending to understand this shit. Because I can interpret some shit completely differently from what someone will say is like the actual way to interpret it. But such is life. Such is life. What are you guys saying? As I bring up the topic of philosophy, what kind of deep insights can you guys bring to the conversation? I'm sure we've got some young philosophers in here. There we go. This is cozy. I'm like we got some young philosophers in here. The first thing I see, local geek. I would kiss Onision. You've got really bad taste, my friend. Gokinaru, advice for people turning 20. If you're turning 20, man, this was really a situation where I'm not a good person to give advice, because when I was 20, I was pretty unhappy. Although my 20th year of being alive was actually technically very productive. To be fair, like my power level was fairly high in that year. But my advice, damn, bro, it's really tough because, yeah, it's not like I haven't figured out, enough to justify me claiming I do. So, yeah. But if I have any advice, try to lift weight. The most sound advice on earth, man. Just try to do like some kind of consistent exercise. And I don't know if you're in school or not. That's like a really big fucking factor. But school can be quite cancerous depending on the circumstances. Try to not let it be. Because when school feels like cancer, your whole life just feels like dog shit, basically. If work is shitty, like if work sucks, at least it's work, you know what I mean? You're getting paid, hopefully. But if school is just really shit for you, then not only are you probably paying for it, but you are really not getting what you're paying for. So you're giving up a lot, like your youth, your money, which effectively is your youth, because you have to give up your youth to make money. So yes, just try with all your heart to make friends, even if you're not in school. Make new friends if you can. Like, that's the most difficult fucking thing, man. And I'm a very fortunate guy in the sense that I have good friends, like actually good friends, like lifelong friends. There's a lot of people who do not have that. Like, they have convenient friends, they have friends of circumstance, they have like coworker friends. That's all temporary. That all goes away. And even like if you have like a partner, like a romantic partner, that can also go away real fast. So just really having friends is and again, be as concerting, I think is the word. Have a good filter for new friends too. Like, really, like, you need to put work into making fucking new friends, especially when you're 20. Because people have lives, and if you don't make a really good connection with them and you don't see them again, they're not your friend, kind of thing. Yeah, as you get older, it only gets harder and harder to make new friends. So I'm not saying that as like a fucking black pill either. I'm saying that as like, it is a good use of your time to try and either maintain or make new friends. And again, try to make sure those fucking friends aren't, pieces of shit. If you have a common goals or common interests, that's a really big bonus. I have a lot of friends who we don't really have that much in common anymore. We're still really good friends, but like, that can be a good relationship too, There's just, you want to have a good range of friends. So again, I have fucking friends that are like into philosophy and shit, which I am vaguely interested in, and it's nice to hear from them, because they give me the good takes, or at least I think so. And then I have friends who are big into gaming, like friends big into fucking anime, friends obviously big into YouTube. But yeah, I'm bad at making new friends when it's not forced, Going out on your limb to make friends is difficult because if it feels forced, and it's because it is. But that forcing can really help you in the long run. Because, there's nothing worse than being like 30 years old, single, and not having any friends. Yeah. Well, you could apply that to really any age, to be honest. You would hopefully want to have friends throughout your whole life. Anyway, that's my take. So yeah. It's funny because most people, their advice for you when you're 20 would be something like just work. Work! Fucking Gary Vee type vibe, you know? Like, just, you abuse yourself. Just fuck it. Like, while you have the energy, just dominate. But, I feel like that's common enough advice. I feel like the friendship angle is something important that people overlook. Yeah, but also I guess try to work. I don't know what your circumstance is, but yeah, I'm more and more as I grow older, I come to realize the importance of friends. Like, most of my life I took my friends for granted. And again, I've just been really lucky. Like, that's one aspect that I've been lucky in is with my friends. Yeah. And in some places they've made up for the areas that I'm extremely unlucky in. You know? So that's a good kind of compounding effect of having like a support system of friends or whatever, is that if you're lacking in one area, they can help you out, even if it's just giving advice or whatever. And yeah, all right, I should stop talking about that. Yeah. No, 100%. Green Garnish is like spitting facts. Better to have a small circle of real friends than being surrounded by opportunists and narcissists. I had to cut those ones out of my life. Yeah, especially with the YouTube shit, for me. I have an extremely bad... I actually think I have a pretty good radar for people who are opportunists too much, you know what I mean? Because everyone on YouTube, to an extent, is an opportunist. Unfortunately, you have to be. Like, it just is what it is, you know? Like, I can't even judge people too much for that, but there's, like, serial opportunism, which is just literally not giving a fuck, you know what I mean? And I've encountered that a lot. Like, people, social climbing is, like, a thing, and it literally works, you know what I mean? Like, so many of the people who explode nowadays, it doesn't come from nowhere. It doesn't come from the content most of the time either. It comes from literally just interacting with the right people at the right time, you know what I mean? Just getting extremely lucky, but also most of those situations, they like manage to finesse that like social connection or whatever, like especially with like big streamers and shit, like that's massive. But yeah, like having a core group of solid friends, especially for me, like that aren't related to the YouTube shit, that like even if there was some kind of big drama, I could just go offline and like chill with, and they wouldn't give a fuck really about like, you know, any kind of drama. That's like super helpful. Not helpful for my career, because for a YouTube career or whatever, it probably helps to be like all in YouTube. Like all my friends are YouTubers. The only people I talk to are fucking YouTubers. But I think I'm lucky that that's not the case for me. Although I should probably make more friends on YouTube. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Fuck. When I was younger, I was so much more gung ho, bro. I already feel that like slowing, spiritually of my ambitions, but it's okay. I'm just viewing it as I'm building up my power level right now. I'm preparing for a big fucking upswing. So you guys should stick tuned every Friday and watch me as I slowly evolve and actively avoid devolving. Do any of my friends do YouTube? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can say this, but my buddy who I was just referencing, who's big into philosophy, his name is Tony, but he like on YouTube he's referred to as One Dime. This guy is a very good friend of mine, like very good friend of mine, and he makes very impressive videos. Like, it's kind of scary, to be honest, because I have been his friend for a long time, obviously, and well before he had ambitions of making YouTube videos. And really quickly, like scarily quickly, he became a better editor than me. He's just really, really growth oriented. Like he's just really on top of his shit, and it's a bit intimidating, but I am, thankful that he still finds me a fucking worthwhile person to talk to, I guess. Yeah. Don't be afraid to be humbled by your friends. Like, it's one of the first things you need to learn is like, shouldn't be viewed as like a competition where you really want to be humbled by, you really want to like outdo them, or it's not even that. It's just, you really don't want them to like not succeed because you're not succeeding. Like you should both also want to like elevate each other. You know what I mean? And this is like a guy that I think that's the case with. Yeah. This girl kissed me on the cheek and hugged me, but told me recently she wants to just be friends. Was I reading her wrong? Look, Triple Bypass Burger. I think she just smelled your breath, bro. It happens. When you're either that or she saw you on your phone, saw your username was Triple Bypass Burger, or saw a picture of your dad who's morbidly obese, probably already died of a heart attack. And she was like, you know what? I don't really want that in my future. I don't want a husband that I have to carry around in a stroller that's like 6 times the size of a baby stroller. And look, there are more fish in the sea, okay? There will be women out there who will be more than happy to change your diapers and order the crane company to get you out of the room when you pass. So don't be too discouraged, okay? Women, they don't have any taste if they're not into you. I really want to know what the opinion is on that advice. Taking the troll to the woodshed. Yeah. Why am I not boxing on Creator Clash? Because I'm irrelevant, to be straight up. I am very much not on the relevant side of things right now, which is fine. I kind of like the what's the word? I kind of like the incognito aspect of what I'm doing here, you know? I'm very, again, I've said it a little bit, but I'm very much building up my power level, and, hopefully one day we'll manage to actually reap or see the result of that. Anyway. Oh boy. I'd probably box somebody. I wouldn't really care about the head trauma. I already have enough of that, and I already have fucking like multiple problems caused by lack of sleep in high school. Manifesting power level, yeah. Literally. That's the title of the next stream. Dude, I love titling the streams because I know that it's like a temporary thing, so I actually don't give a fuck. Dude, with my YouTube channel, I'm kind of like probably gonna, like I'm gonna probably expand on this one day, but like I feel like I've given too much of a fuck with my YouTube channel in the past. And so yeah, these streams are definitely helping to kind of normalize me just being a fucking idiot again, which used to be the standard for my channel. My ability to talk is definitely diminishing. I'm gonna have to end the stream probably in like 10 minutes ish. I sound Canadian? That's bullshit, bro. Is that true? Do I actually sound Canadian? Or are you just knowledgeable that I am Canadian and you're full of shit? Can you talk more about those problems that come from lack of sleep in high school? That one statement is making me concerned. No, actually, I would rather not expand on it, but I will say, when I was in high school, I was extremely on the grind, and I definitely got results. Let's just say that. Like, I got what I wanted in high school, although when I had it, I no longer really wanted it. Like, I realized it was kind of empty, and I'm talking about basically validation in the form of like awards, grades, all that shit. The only real utility that I got from that extreme grind was the scholarship money, probably. And was it worth it in the end? Probably yes, but I definitely had long-term effects from the amount that I was like just not sleeping. And yeah, it's not just because of like I also had other problems that would cause me to not sleep or whatever. So it wasn't just because of like me grinding in high school. Like I could have definitely been grinding that hard if I had, you know, a more healthier kind of like lifestyle or whatever. But it definitely took a toll, not sleeping for multiple days on end and like writing tests, and like it unfortunately has left a long-term effect. But life goes on. Fuck it. I'm confident that I still have enough brain power, maybe not as much, but enough brain power to accomplish what I want to. So, yeah. Neurologically, sleep is used as a cleansing process for beta amyloids, other deleterious chemicals that are byproducts in the brain. This can cause long-term problems. Yes. Yeah, depriving yourself of sleep, in my opinion, causes long-term problems, especially when you're developing and like a teenager. And yeah, the way our society is set up, they definitely, let's just say that you can get yourself, if you're aiming to achieve what is represented as the ideal, you will likely, if you're, you know, anything like me at least, you will likely not be sleeping very much. And yeah, that will unfortunately leave a lasting toll on most people, I think. But yeah, fuck it. Yes, burnout. Yeah, I definitely know what burnout is. I know what that feels like. But whatever. I'm making it sound like I'm now mentally handicapped, which no, but I don't think I am. But it'd be funny though, like when I just disconnect mentally for like I'm just like doing the staring contest thing. I'd like to think that I have a beautiful mind. Okay, I am not. I'm making it sound like, again, I'm destroyed or whatever. But no, I'm acknowledging that I have perceived lasting fucking problems as a result of the lack of sleep I got in fucking high school. Yeah, that's basically it. I broke your heart. Good. A lot of heartbreak this week, fuck. Yeah, no, I grew from it. No, again, I'm not saying it wasn't worth it. I'm just saying it was a thing. You guys still looking at my face? Oh, I'm a little bit out of focus. Motherfucker. That's crazy, bro. I can entertain 200 people with just, like, my face. That's nuts. In the final days of school, I was so sleep deprived, and my mom didn't even allow me to get enough sleep, but rather forced me to study. I end up getting shit grades. Yeah, bro, the thing is... your username is chronic dementia. That's fucked. The thing is that I performed well with low sleep, and I still do to this day. And I have unfortunately developed the habit of that. Like, that is now something ingrained in my fucking brain. Is almost like if I'm not pulling an all-nighter, I can't work. You know what I mean? Like, there are systems that have been set up in my fucking head to optimize my work when I have little sleep. So I basically have to suffer to be at my full efficiency, is how I perceive it, which I know is perhaps delusional and perhaps incorrect, but it's the way I perceive it, you know what I mean? So that's another one of those like long-term things, is it's like, yeah, your brain just kind of becomes accustomed to that. Like, it just, I don't know, you just need to feel that stress in order to, like that almost like fight or flight instinct in order to be able to work optimally. So yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Performance isn't everything. Look after your mood and quality of waking life too. Yeah, I've been trying to do that more the last couple of years, and that's why my productivity has been... No, that's not why. I'm sure there's other reasons. Thoughts on 9-to-5 office jobs that pay well but are boring as fuck? Look, Adam, if you're gonna commit yourself to that kind of a job, there's no disrespect in that. Like, I know people will say, like, you're a fucking loser if you commit to the golden handcuffs is what they call it, because basically, like, you don't want to be here, but they got you wrapped around because of the money. I don't disrespect if you got a case of the golden handcuffs. Just when you clock out of work, do not give a fuck about work. Try your best to like learn to not give a fuck about work if you're gonna commit yourself to that kind of a life. And I'm very specifically saying, like, if it's a job you don't like and it's good money and you want to continue doing it and you're committing to it, just really try to make sure that your life outside of work is really good. You know what I mean? Because if you hate your job and you hate your life outside of the job, fuck living then at that point, right? Like, what the fuck's the point? Because that's basically it. Like, working isn't inherently supposed to be fun. Like, I don't believe that, really. It's just, if it's a matter of just being a boring job, maybe find ways to make it less boring. But overall, either, again, quit the fucking job and, like, pursue your passion or whatever, or at least, like, a job that you would want to succeed in, or continue doing the same job and just develop your life outside of the job. That's basically it. Are there any good games you played recently? No. I haven't been playing a ton of games, but there's a game that I want to play on stream at some point, and I might next week. So the current plan is next week, the Thursday, I'm going to be uploading the video that I teased. And it's a video with my brother Alex, which he hasn't been on the channel in years at this point because of my stubbornness. But so yeah, it's going to be like a very lighthearted video basically with my brother Alex, and then hopefully on the Thursday I'll have a stream and Alex will be kind of a guest on the stream so you can like talk to him. That's the plan. And I'm really trying to make myself I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to actually be a man of my word, you know? And it's not even that I'm not a man of my word. Like, if I say I'm going to do something, I will do it, usually. But when it comes to this YouTube shit, I'm a bit flaky because shit takes so much more time and energy than I expect often. But I'm going to try and get better, is what I'm trying to say. Again, the power level, it's growing, okay? So there's going to be some hiccups. Anyway, Offbeat game. What is it called? Tales from the Offbeat, maybe? You can hear my voice is getting more raspy. Oh, Offbeat Adventure. Right? Or am I wrong? Damn. Oh, Tales from Off Peak. My bad, bro. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Mamma mia. So this game... let's watch the trailer. I'll see what you guys' instinct is, because if you guys are watching this, I don't know if it's like the same group of 200 people who are watching these each week. The fact that we have 200 people consistently is great, by the way. Like, again, this isn't even like an officially launched thing, these streams. Like, I'm really not even advertising them yet. So this is very much you're experiencing the beta of these streams. So hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. But yeah, I think like you guys will probably be the main viewer base of these streams. So what's your opinion on this game here? Okay, so what was the general vibe from that? Sorry, my comments aren't loading. Here, what up? So I know that probably didn't answer much about what the game is, but it's like supposed to, from what I understand, it's like just extremely strange. It's just an overall very odd, what's the word? Non-conforming, I guess, or like not normal game. Non-standard, I guess. I don't know. It sucks. Good beat, boring game. Okay, if it's boring, then maybe, but maybe it's not worth playing. I don't know. I'd have to explore it a bit, but I'm looking for like games that are stream entertaining because, dude, I see so many people playing like Elden Ring on stream, and I'm like, how the fuck do you maintain any viewers, bro? Because it's like, I mean, I kind of get how you could because it is an interesting game in itself, but like, I like the idea of having like you finish a game in like an hour. You know what I mean? Like people who are there at the start, they're just like they can just watch the whole thing and they don't need to like feel like they're missing out or whatever. But maybe I'm on crack. Like that is the meta, is just to play long fucking games and people don't really give a fuck. So I don't know. I might have a little bit too much of like a perfectionist mindset on it. So I'm learning. Damn, Felix, you're really wilding right now. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to have like a surreal tone, yeah. We can watch like a gameplay, little meme. So how long? Oh, it's like 3 hours? Damn. Huh. Crazy. That's not a brutal amount of time though. And you can almost guaranteed speed run it. I'm pretty sure most of it is like pretty fucking loose. Oh, it's an itch.io game. That's dope. That is fucking sick. Jackbox is fun, but like maybe if I somehow got other YouTubers to play Jackbox with me, it still kind of fucks with me that Pyrocynical and Lemon just came on my stream and chilled for an hour. That's just weird, but maybe I could convince, like, because maybe that shows that like YouTubers actually think I'm fucking worth talking to or whatever. So maybe I could get some fucking juicy YouTubers to play some games on here. Outer Wilds, yeah, probably. I fuck with Outer Wilds. Jesus Christ. Random candor. I feel like you're beneath me. Yes, because I guess for Jackbox I can get stream people to join. Is that how that works? Right, because you can just like put the fucking code or whatever. But then only 8 people can join, right? That could still be funny though. Guaranteed though, my audience is fucked in the head and they probably put weird shit. But I guess that's the entertainment. So yeah, I don't know how strict YouTube live streaming rules are. So whatever. Kino Casino is on. Oh no. It's okay. I'm going to be ending pretty damn soon anyway. Seeing YouTubers you watch interact with you back is very much like seeing the void stare back at you. Stressful, exciting, and overall kind of weird. Yeah, that's what it feels like, dude. It's like, especially when they're just talking in chat too. So it's like, the fuck, bro? Like they're in a stream with 200 people. You know what I mean? And they have like 6 million followers or whatever. Like that's the disconnect there is like quite severe, but at the same time it doesn't feel weird. So yeah, it's like it's more of a mental disconnect than anything. It's not even like it's that weird, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Pyro has delicious moves for sure. Are you prepared for the risk that your channel gets deleted? I don't want my channel to get deleted, but I will definitely have future videos where I risk it. I put it on the line. If my current thoughts end up manifesting into video form, I will definitely be skirting the line in a dangerous way. And hopefully I will not be smited. Let's just say that. Yeah. Start a second channel. I'm already inactive on this channel, so I'm trying, because I actually did want to make a second channel, but then I realized you're already inactive on the main channel, bro. Like, maybe relax on the, like, diversity of the channels, you know? Anyway, yeah. Max is saying he hopes I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, man. I'll be the next Mumkey Jones? Hopefully not. I really don't want that. Because think about it, right? Like, if I take a risk and my channel gets removed, not only does that suck really bad for me, it also sucks for the entirety of the fucking space, because something I did brought the noose a little tighter, you know what I mean? So I acknowledge to a certain degree I need to be a bit careful, but like, there'll be calculated risks, but risks nonetheless. Yeah. No, I don't even want to keep the main channel pristine. I don't know. But whatever, we'll see. Open question, but as someone that hasn't read a book outside of studying in legit 10 years, what do you recommend to start reading? I'm 20. Shit, dude. The problem with books, look, I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I don't think it's ever a waste of time to read books. It really does depend on the books, to be fair, but usually reading in itself is very good, okay? When I was young, I read a shit ton. Like, I'm not even joking, like a ton. And that really helped me, like, with my general fucking vocabulary and, like, my understanding of the English language and shit like that. And now that I haven't been reading as much, I've felt that kind of regress, you know? So reading is good, 100%. Even if you're reading, like, literal porn books, like 50 Shades of Grey and shit like that, like things that, like, grandmas get off to. I even think that's healthy, you know? So don't be afraid to read fantasy shit. I fall into that trap where it's like, I want everything I read to be a meaningful work, you know, like something that people write essays about or whatever. Like, I have a full, I have a tiny little bookshelf here, and all of the stuff in there is like either researching for Hong Kong videos, or basically like classic literature. And it's hard to read classic literature when you have a fucking phone, like a smartphone. And I was the best at reading when I didn't have a phone. Now I have a phone, and I very much don't have the attention span. Like, the phone definitely fucked my attention span up. Not that it was great before, but the phone affects that for sure. But one book, if you're 20 years old and you're just looking for something solid to read, I will say some books that I liked that aren't super deep. Like, they're still solid experiences. I'm not saying they're, like, dumb at all, but they're more casually enjoyable. Here, I will go actually to this tab. Here. So, that work? Yep. Pillars of the Earth. This book is really good. Really shockingly way better than I expected. A random woman, when I was working a job as on a tennis court, I was like the groundskeeper at a tennis court. Random woman who was like watching her fucking husband compete or some shit. She recommended this book to me. And when people recommend books to me, like genuinely recommend them, like not just like a YouTuber recommending it to anybody, but when people one-on-one tell me like, yeah, you should read this book, I almost always do. And I feel like that is unusual, but it is because when I used to read books when I was younger, I never had somebody to talk about them with, you know, because to talk to somebody about a book requires that they spend hours upon hours reading, which no one has time for, except for me when I was young, right? So when somebody has already read the book and they give you the recommendation, if you come back to them and are like, yo, that was a great book, that was a good recommendation, or even if you come back to them and you're like, yeah, it wasn't really my thing, but you know, whatever. First of all, they're going to be like, wow, he actually read it, you know? Like, my words didn't fall on deaf ears, which is rare, believe it or not. But also, you can now literally discuss it, which is fun, you know? Like, discussing books is fun because it's not quite like a movie. There's so much in most books, you know? Like, because you're literally, it's like almost unfiltered thoughts usually from characters and shit like that. And in this book specifically, there's multiple characters you follow. And some of them are just straight up fucking crackheads. Like, straight up unpredictable as fuck. So it's, like, very interesting, you know? But yeah, if there's a piece of advice I can give, if someone recommends you a book, and it actually looks like an interesting book, like, you trust them, you know? And you have the time, then I would go for it. I would try to give it a read. And I know that's fucking difficult, but, they will appreciate it, you know? Not that it's like you're doing them a favor or anything, but they'll just take note, and that's probably a good way to cement a friendship, you know. But okay, Pillars of the Earth was solid, and I hate books set in this time period. Sorry, I hate media set in this time period. Like, I don't even like movies that are set in this, like, what is it? Let's go to Wikipedia. I forget exactly, but I think it's like the 1100s, like 1100s Britain. Set in, yes. Yeah, so it's set in, like, the year 1000 or whatever. So it's, like, basically the focus is kind of on, like, building a church, which is, like, the Pillar of the Earth or whatever. But it's so much fucking more than that. Like, it has everything, fuck. It has the action. It's got the feels. It's got the sex. It's got, like, slight little Game of Thrones. But it's, like, more... First of all, it has an ending. And second of all, more wholesome maybe a bit than Game of Thrones. But yeah, solid book. What's another book? There's like a couple books I could recommend you where it's like, I don't know, like, it's a bit artsy fartsy. Whereas this is just like a solid, I would recommend this to anybody type of experience. Like, if you read this, you will not be unsatisfied, is my opinion. Yeah. That's basically it. Maybe I can find like a weird one, like a weird classical one just for people who want that shit. Just give me a sec. Okay. So yeah, Station 11. So this is another book that it was a recommendation basically. So, my math teacher, who I didn't like, to be honest, I actually didn't like her. I won't deny that she was a decent teacher, but I didn't like her for other reasons. Like, she was just mean. She was really mean. Which, again, I have a certain level of respect for that because she was not a bad teacher, you know? She was just harsh. But yeah, she recommended this book randomly, and I'm like, what is a math teacher doing randomly recommending a book? So I was like, it must be decent if she's recommending it, right? It's pretty good. Although I will say it's less wholesome, or it's less satisfying than Pillars of the Earth. This book, though, it's an experience. It's like a very unique fucking narrative experience. Because it's divided in really weird ways. And actually, it's funny because it's funny how things kind of like compound with me, but if I hadn't read this book, I wouldn't have created a little custom piece of content actually, because when I was in high school, I created a short film, but it's not really that. It was more like a trailer. Like, it was supposed to be a 1 minute long trailer for the book. And it was a competition in my local like city or whatever. And let me just see if I can play that. Just give me a sec. If I can find it. I don't want to potentially. Let me just see if it exists. 1 sec here. But basically, like, this book, it's about an apocalypse, but it also covers before the apocalypse, and it's both. One thing, shit, I can't say that, but it's because it's a spoiler. But basically, both of the books I recommended, Pillars of the Earth and this, they take a super brave. They do a super brave move that you wouldn't think books would do. You know, like that most media don't do. Like, and you'll know exactly what it is when you see it. But basically, let's just say that they're not strangers to death, those books. And so, and what I will say is, again, Pillars of the Earth is much more feel good, kind of. Whereas this one definitely feels, there's much more of a feeling of angst. There's much more of a, like I finished this book and I felt a bit, not even unsatisfied, but just a bit empty, you know? And not because the book's bad. Like, I know that was kind of the point. Like, by the end of it, it's like an apocalypse situation, you know? But, it wasn't as, it wasn't as like storybook fantasy kind of ending. It was much more grounded in reality, which I appreciated. But yeah, it definitely left like an impact. Here, okay. I'm gonna find this fucking thing. If it is the death of me. Oh, here, perfect. Okay, sick. So here.
Go.
One sec.
Go.
Okay, here we fucking go. Let me just double check. We're all watching the same thing. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I made this shit. Here, actually, I'll click this. I made this shit for a like local competition or whatever, and I placed in the competition. Wait a minute. One sec. I need to make sure of something real quick. I am realizing something real quick here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. Sorry, I just need to make sure something is in order here. Okay, here we go.
Go. We are now aware that the virus has reached the Greater Toronto area. Local hospitals have already admitted beyond capacity, and it is advised that citizens stay indoors and away from people who've come in close contact with the ill. This Georgia flu has ravaged the populace of Russia in recent hours, and it seems...
Okay. Yeah. That was based on this fucking book, which it's basically just like, it was very loosely based. I kind of shystered a bit in the competition or whatever, but it's basically loosely based on a part where like one of the main characters, the apocalypse starts and he's just holed up in his fucking apartment for like forever. And yeah, I mean, I was probably 17 when I did that, so I definitely could have done it better, but it was kind of cute. Figured, fuck it, if you're sticking around at this point, you're interested in a little bit of lore. Old Man and the Sea is good, but it's also super depressing for me. That's a book that, I feel that shit, but it's not uplifting. People, you always think that Old Man and the Sea is supposed to be really motivational. It's not. It is not. The like realistically the thesis of the book is the old man gets defeated by the sea. non-real. I mean, he's defeated by the sea, not his. Like, he basically. It's like poised as the old man versus the marlin, which is like the fish he's trying to catch. But the old man, he forgets that the sea is the real enemy, basically. And there's many beautiful metaphors you can make for that, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely like a bit of a black pill type of storyline. I can understand why Ernest Hemingway shot himself in the head. No, I'm sure it was unrelated, but I can understand why that's like a real classic. Like, there's some classics I'll read and I don't really fully get it. Like, I'm just like, why is this so influential? That's one that I get. Yeah. Whew. Sorry, I just spoiled it. No, to be fair, that's not a full-on spoiler. I actually made it sound worse than it is because I'm a depressing guy, but it's still worth reading, and it's not a lot of work. Like, it's not Moby Dick, which is where it's like 400 pages. It's The Old Man in the Sea is like 80 pages or something, and you can literally read it in like a day or two. Yeah. Resignation to life isn't depressing, though, is it? Honestly, anything can be interpreted as depressing. It really just depends on your perspective. Rex Boyce, I do make content for my channel, and there should be a video coming next Thursday. And on that note, perfect time to call the stream. My voice is literally shot. I've been talking nonstop. I'm surprised, bro. I've managed to keep 200 people again. Like, quite solid. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you thought this was like a valuable use of your time. If you do end up watching, listening to, or reading any of the things I recommended, I'll summarize them right now. So I recommended Chungking Express. One sec. Oh, wrong tab. Damn. Here we go. I recommended Chungking Express as a sick movie. Fallen Angels is like the other side of the coin of Chungking Express, which I also love the vibe of. We can explore that maybe more in a future stream. What else was I mentioning? Pillars of the Earth. Sick book. Just like a good like, it's not even fantasy, it's technically grounded in reality, but it's like a good escapism kind of book. Like, you can get lost in it, you know. Station 11 is like a good modern apocalypse take. Like, it's a really kind of cool, I guess, yeah, they made a new like a live action version, and I saw that Noel Miller liked it, so it's probably good. So yeah, I mean, if you don't want to watch, or sorry, if you don't want to read the book, then there's apparently a show for it, so yeah. And what else did I said, oh yeah, and sorry, My Kind of Woman by Poppy / Mac DeMarco, and then Chamber of Reflection by Mac DeMarco is one of my all-time favorite fucking songs, and very applicable to me this week. So yeah, maybe we'll go out on that note. Get a copyright strike to end the stream. How does that sound? Okay, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. As always, I enjoyed your company. The music's probably loud as fuck. That's fine. I'm getting copyright struck anyway, so the stream will end whether I like it or not. Thank you, though, for joining me. This was a really shit week for multiple reasons, but, you know, life goes on, man. And it's nice that I can now, I guess, just fucking randomly start streaming on Friday nights and just, like, talk and people will listen, you know? That's pretty hype because, yeah, I don't know. I've never really had that before, so you can expect more of this, hopefully, in the future. If all goes planned, another stream next Friday with my brother Alex. Oh, baby. Oh.